Indeed.
Yep. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. I want to support the Social Democrats, especially bring this motion forward here today. I'm a bit perplexed and confused with the actions of the government. We know there was rumblings in the backbenches about opposing this, and some of them were uneasy about it. But now we seem to have got a typical, split decision. We have, they're not opposing the motion, but yet they're not extending the time of the Commission. And I was very interested yesterday evening on the radio to hear former retired George Catherine McGuinness explain how the members of the Commission would have no issue, or should have no issue, coming before the Oireachtas committees. We need to get to the bottom of this for the sanity, for the health and welfare of the victims that are still alive and their families. And I salute the brave victims and who came before Tip Council recently when Tip County Council had a full meeting regarding this issue, because it's in every county and it was endemic in society, and we need to draw a line under it. The teacher coming in here and a second or third teacher coming in and make apologies and be emotional and everything else, that's cuts light when we see the volume of mail that we're getting throughout in our constituency offices. We could literally find no other mail because we're just flooded with the last number of weeks with passionate pleas to extend the time of this commission. What's the point of having a commission and having a testimony given and then to say they were destroyed? I note that we were told last week that some of the tapes may be retrieved, or all of them, and they should be. They should be. And look, there's enough of a trick in the loop going on here, and this is a typical trick in the loop of this ham-fisted, dysfunctional government, the coalition of the three parties supported by some independents, to say, well, we won't extend the time in the Commission, but we won't oppose the vote. We had a vote here recently on forestry, which I actually was one of the only people to vote against, and it made things worse, the legislation that they brought in. It hasn't improved one bit, even though the teacher was head teacher. I'm not comparing forestry with such a serious issue as this, but I'm just saying that we have a feeble government who are inept, and this kind of fumbling and bungling is just not, to keep the backbenchers on board, is not good enough. What the survivors need is tangible supports and closure in this issue. Gormahagood.